The United States stopped their bombing campaign and war on Yemen. But make no mistake about it, this decision did not come just from the good graces of President Donald Trump. This decision came about as a result of the strength, bravery, and courage of the resistance in Yemen and their ability to deter U.S. military power. If you don't believe me, take a listen to a few excerpts from a new article in the New York Times which detail exactly how this decision to end the failed war on Yemen came about. According to U.S. officials, Yemen's resistance actually almost knocked 2 U.S. fighter jets out of the sky as they were bombing Yemen. Yemen's resistance, quote, nearly shot down U.S. F-16 and F-35 fighter jets during the failed war on Yemen. In addition to that, this New York Times report explained that the United States, in the first month of their bombing campaign on Yemen, spent over $1 billion on missiles and munitions as they had their troops in the Red Sea and were committing daily attacks against the Yemeni resistance. U.S. authorities admitted that they failed to achieve air superiority over Yemen. This is noteworthy for a number of reasons. Yemen doesn't have high-tech S-400 or S-500 air defense systems. They're working with very old Soviet-era air defense systems and, of course, the will of God, because they fear no one but God. And still, with all the military might of the United States, nearly a $1 trillion military budget, they could not deter the threat of the resistance in Yemen. This is why Donald Trump came out and said that, well, you know, we decided to secure a peace with Yemen. They fought bravely, they fought courageously, and we honor their word. Now, most interestingly here is that Yemen's word was not that they were going to stop their resistance against the Zionist entity. Quite the opposite. They simply said, look, okay, if you don't want to get shot out of the sky by our Yemeni resistance, that's fine by us. Get your ships and your planes out of the Red Sea, which is what the United States agreed to do. The United States made a peace excluding Israel because just as Donald Trump was giving a speech in Saudi Arabia, guess what Yemen was doing? Firing more missiles at Israel. Clearly, the Israeli authorities are not too happy about this getting excluded from a peace deal with Yemen, while Yemen is committing attacks against the Zionist entity, their ships, their airports, and their central authorities in Tel Aviv. You may have heard that the United States stopped their bombing campaign